Hello, it's Tuesday, it's 2 o'clock, it's time for Tuesdays at 2, where each week, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, I share some of my vast knowledge on executive career management for you to learn about how to manage your career. Each week, a different topic. My name is Martin Buckland, and I'm an executive career management practitioner, and I manage and advance the careers of senior executives, not just here in Canada where I'm based, but across the world. Today's topic is a cover letter needed today? Is a cover letter needed today? Point blank, I'm going to tell you yes. Be prepared. It's like the Boy Scout motto. You need to have a cover letter, but some people, in fact, many people don't read it, but many other people, both decision makers in the executive search area and the HR function, they read it inside out, back to front, upside down. So you need to have a cover letter. Be prepared. You never know when you're going to have it read. If anybody's got any comments, any questions, not just relating to today's topic, but anything to do with career management, something that's bugging you, something that you want to know about career management, how to introduce yourself to executive recruiters, you're not getting any traction over your resume, your CV, your personal brand, job search strategies. The list goes on and on and on. Please put them in the comment below, and I'm more than happy to answer them as I go through Tuesdays at 2. So yes, without doubt, you need to have a cover letter. A cover letter is written in the personal pronoun, the word I, my, he, or she. And it's a letter of introduction. So it introduces you to a decision maker, hopefully the final decision maker that will make or break your application. So you need to have a very, very powerful, very succinct 1 page. Don't go to 2 pages. 1 page, very powerful cover letter written in the personal pronoun. So a cover letter takes you from today forward, and a resume, a CV, takes you from today backwards. So look at it that way. A resume takes you backwards. It documents your career history and performance driven. And then a cover letter written in the personal pronoun takes you from today forwards. It's more visionary, and it tells the reader in very, very powerful terms why you are the perfect candidate. So never lose out on a potential opportunity by just saying, oh, I'm not going to write a cover letter for this one, this application or whatever. You need to be prepared. You might hit a person who loves cover letters and reads them inside out, back to front, upside down. And if you miss out on that opportunity just for missing out on writing a cover letter, shame on you. Anybody got any questions to do with career management? Please put them in the comments below. More than happy to answer them. So yes, always have a cover letter. There are 5 types of cover letters. So let me explain the different audiences when you embark on a job search, you will be marketing yourself to. Now, obviously, the paramount one, everybody's going to have this, is the advert. So replying to an advert, whether it be in the print media, whether it be online job boards, or whether it be through a corporate website. But remember, as I've said in many Tuesdays at 2 and on my YouTube channel, advertised jobs are very, very low in percentile. Don't need to put emphasis on applying for jobs. You need to network, because the hidden jobs in the Western world are the bulk of the jobs that are available right this minute, right now. So an advertise letter as a result of an advert that tells the reader why you are the perfect candidate. Really entice them, really leave them with a compelling, a very resonating message on why you should be called for the interview. Remember, a resume and a cover letter doesn't get you a job. It accesses you to the decision makers through the interview channel. So here we got one question here. So Mark's got one question here. Great work on reminding people of the basics, Martin. Thank you very much, Mark. Great pleasure to help you. So I'm more than happy to help anybody. Very passionate about helping people manage and advance their career. So thank you, Mark, for that very kind comment. So an advertised letter, an advert, and then there is one to an executive recruiter. The important elements you must have in an executive recruiter are whether you're willing to relocate, and you give them some geography where you're willing to relocate. If you're not willing to relocate, are you willing to travel? Give them a rough percentile of the time you are willing to travel, whether it be 50% per week or 20% or whatever. Just give them some idea, and there ask them for you to go on their database, because recruiters don't find you jobs. They put you in their database, and then when a job becomes available for you with your skill set, hopefully your resume will come out. If you want to find out how to entice an executive recruiter and how to get a resume into an executive recruiter's database, please go to my YouTube channel, and you will see quite a few videos on how to do that strategy, how to entice an executive recruiter. So we've done two: an advert, reply to an advert. We've done an executive recruiter. Now direct mail. So this is where, when I do my career coaching with my clients, my job search coaching, my executive coaching, I tell my clients to come forward with 35 different companies they want to go and work for. So say you want to go and work for ABC company. This is where you market yourself to the person who will be your boss or your boss's boss. Bypass HR, because as I said earlier on, human resources and adverts are administered by human resources department. Only a small percentile. You need to concentrate on networking and target marketing, because you are a product. So direct mail. So market yourself to the person who will be your boss or your boss's boss. There are some further YouTube videos on how to uncover those people on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, please press the subscribe button and also press the bell button, where you will be notified of future videos to come. So we've covered three: advert, executive recruiter, direct mail, and then networking. So many people miss out on the opportunity of networking. Generating leads through networking is a huge value to you when you're gainfully employed. You always need to network, and when you're in career transition looking for your next opportunity. So direct mail and networking. So you will go through this text. Mr. Smith of ABC company has introduced me to you. He thinks I will be an ideal systems architect or supply chain leader in your company, and here are the reasons why. Categorically outline those reasons why in your CV CV and also your cover letter. And then the fifth and final one is a paying cover letter. So in good economies and in bad economies, there are always companies in pain. They're hurting. They're not generating revenue. That's where a sales pitch can come in. If you're a dynamic salesperson, you can uncover that lack of sales and you can resurrect those sales. You can transform those sales to make the company more profitable. So a pain cover letter is uncovering pain through your network, through your extensive LinkedIn presence and your in-person networking. You find that ABC company are having some major problems. Maybe it's systems administration, in which case, if you're an IT guy, you can talk about how you've helped a company transform in IT and brought them from underperforming IT to a very tip top operational IT excellence company. So there are 5 different types of cover letters. Let me go through them again. I'll go through them in reverse this time. So a pain cover letter. If you uncover a company in pain, that gives you a great opportunity to put a business case to a decision maker, not HR, but to a decision maker. Networking. So you need to network. Use your alumni. If you're a graduate of a university, alumni are vast, and you are part of a club. You spend a lot of money, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to join that alumni. Hopefully, they will work for you in generating leads where you want to go. And then direct mail. So marketing yourself to a person who will be your boss or your boss's boss. Next one is executive recruiter. They can play a huge role in your career management. There is more videos in my YouTube channel talking about why you should embrace network with an executive recruiter and retain that relationship. Never, ever, ever drop a relationship. The whole essence of good career management is relationship management. And then the fifth and final one is an advert. So you reply to an advert. Now, if you haven't got 100% of what they are looking for, but you still want that job, be open, be vocal in your cover letter and tell them, I would like to draw your attention to the fact that I don't have this. However, I am a fast learner and I believe I will fulfill that fulfill that skill very fast, and then we can move on together. So something like that. You need to be very, very verbose, very succinct in delivering a very, very powerful message in a cover letter. 1 page, and yes, you need to have a cover letter. So hopefully that has helped you decide whether you need a cover letter. Thanks, Mark, for your comment. Next week's Tuesdays at 2 is, let me just have a look, see what next week's Tuesdays at 2 is. I have little or no ambition and don't want to be on LinkedIn or have a resume. Wow, that could be an hour's Tuesdays at 2. There's a lot to talk about next week. Join me next week for Tuesdays at 2. Anybody want a free, no obligation, no sales pitch resume critique? I'm more than happy to offer that. A LinkedIn audit. I will go through your LinkedIn from top to bottom. I will say it as it is because I don't mince my words. I want you to manage your career. I want you to get to the where you want to go very fast. The more you manage your career, the higher you can go, the faster you can go. And please, as I've said earlier on, go to my YouTube channel. There is a wealth of information on my YouTube channel. Anybody got any other questions, comments, what they want to, any things on their mind about career management? More than happy to answer it. If not, I will be back next Tuesday. Mark has come on again. Mark says, but this will depend on your role. Yes, of course it will. But we'll tackle that next week when we come. Hopefully, Mark, you'll join us for Tuesdays at 2. Next Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm always here for you. I like to help people. Doesn't matter whether they engage my services or not. I like to help people manage and advance their careers, because in today's economy, when talent is short, you can swiftly rise up the ranks and you can earn more money, be happier, and have the job that you love. So I will see you next week for next week's Tuesdays at 2. Have a great week.